The Young Prince of Bel-Air! Welcome back, guys, to Power Book 2, Episode 4. This one is titled Prince. And we kick off where we left off last episode. We have Monique telling Tariq the rules of the game. You get your money on time, it has to be cash, all that good stuff. You're never late with your money, right? I believe I actually called her by her wrong name, right? But when I typed in the cast yesterday on Google, the picture was linked up to the wrong name. So yeah, Monique is the leader of this family, so to speak. And then Tariq is trying to meet with Simon Stern, but then we meet this young guy who is now, married to Simon Stern. It's like, okay, so essentially what happens here is, you're going to give me cash, big man. No wire transfers, and we're not going to tell Stern about it. And he's like, but I am a Stern. And then later in the episode, Tariq actually needs a bit of money. He needs cash, but he also needs it through a bank account to make it legit to the lawyer. So therefore, yeah, this gets changed. And the 5% fee here at the start of the episode goes up to 15. Brilliant. Tasha then rings Tariq. She's obviously fearing for him. Oh, don't you sell those drugs, man. You're going to get murdered. Then it's revealed at college that there's this new course going down. You can win a spot to go to Washington. And if you do it, instead of finishing your college course in 4 years, you could magically finish it in 3. Everyone's like, oh, why would you want to finish it in 4 or 3 when you could do 4? Because maybe some people just don't like college. I hate it. I hate college. It's pish. And this show is doing nothing to bolster it's doing everything, to bolster my opinion on that, man. It's reinforcing it like fucking bulletproof glass. Lauren then wants to put herself forward. And then, the sex pest teacher guy essentially is kind of funny here because his ex thinks that Lauren is the student he was banging the other day, but it's not. And then those two and Tariq agree to go to dinner at Lauren's house. I wonder how that's going to go. Kay and his mum, Monique, then go meet with the gang that's, doing the wee Instagram lives. And then he calls her a puta. And then Kane batters him. So yeah, it looks like this new gang's been put in their place. Pretty brutal for Kane, but I actually quite enjoyed this scene. We then get a montage of Hayden and Tariq, getting their drugs essentially here and how they're doing it. But the only thing I would say about this is it's it goes from nothing to 100 real fast. They go from no money to all the money in the fucking world really quick. And even to when a point when Drew shows up, Tariq he rejects his product, and 2 hours later he's like, fuck it, I need more, we've ran out, me and Hayden have ran out. But I think that my favourite parts of this episode were actually when Sax and Tasha's attorney were going back and forth here. Rodriguez trying to land Sax in the mud, but he wrecked her. She's like, you're the one that coerced Dre into admitting that he actually did in fact see Ghost killing, who was it killing who? Terry Silver. So yeah, it's Rodriguez's report is going to mean absolutely nothing. But then by the end of this episode, it's for Sax, is it really going to go down well for him? We're introduced to his niece. Pretty hot, I'm not going to deny that. His niece looks pretty hot. Talking of not so hot for heterosexual, Drew is in fact gay. And when Tariq brings him along to this art class, he meets this guy. And I tell you what, not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. They go back, they're kissing, they're touching. I mean, honestly, seeing this, I'm not looking at the screen. I honestly, I'm not. I can't watch it. I cannot watch gay sex scenes. And you know what? If gay people don't want to watch straight sex scenes, then fair enough. But for me, I can't. I just cannot watch this. But Sax is under serious pressure at this point to bring this down. So he's like, you know what? I need to establish that Tariq is selling drugs. So what's he going to do? He's going to bail out his niece, Riley, and he's going to use her to spy on Tariq. Again, another shady move by Sax here. But you know what? It goes according to plan, I guess. We'll see how it really goes at this stage of the game. But like I said, I really enjoyed the Sax stuff this episode with Agent Rodriguez. It really tickled my balls. You know what I'm saying? Then we get Mac and the Democrat guy. They confront Rashad Tate. And at this point, you've got a bit of chaos because Tate's like, what I'm guessing is you guys don't want me to go out there and say that James St. Patrick was a fucking drug dealing murderer who slept with every woman in New York just to get his way. He's like, no, I kind of want you to reel down. He's like, brothers, I don't want to testify. He's like, oh, we heard you, but you fucking testified. So he testifies, basically paints St. Patrick in a brilliant light. He's like, oh, all had to be Tasha. She threatened me just before James's death. I feared for my life. Yes, the ex-cop. He's like, yeah, and there was an attempt on my life. And Sachs never made me lie about St. Patrick. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Never made me lie about Terry Silver and all that good stuff. Never, ever, ever. He didn't do that, damn it. He didn't do that. All that good stuff. So yeah, it looks like Sachs did get a one here. And then Tariq, who was told to bring flowers to Lauren's dinner. Flower shop's closed. Oh, damn. I hate it, this scene. I hate it. See Lauren's parents, the fucking dad, stuck up bastards, you know, and they're still crying about the fucking race card. No, honestly, like, it's 2024, right? This is only a few years ago. If you're still crying about the fucking race card in the 2020s, you need your head looked at. I'm sorry. It's just, no, it's not an excuse. If this show was set, like, in the fucking 60s, 70s, and I could maybe accept the 80s to a degree, it needs to be dropped. It needs to be dropped, man. And, like, it wasn't too extreme, but the best thing about this was, like, the two teachers arguing, but it was fucking petty. Tariq then gets took upstairs by Lauren, they share a kiss, and then her boyfriend appears out of nowhere. Tariq's like, well, fuck this, I'm leaving. Do not blame him for leaving. And then the two teachers return to, like, the dorm and start having sex. I do not care about these two in the slightest. These two are doing absolutely nothing for me. This is filler. Absolute fucking filler. I get it, we need to introduce new characters, right? And it was a male and a female sex scene, so it was better than the previous sex scene we've seen. Absolutely, 110%, guys, right? But these two are doing nothing, and I mean fucking nothing. Sorry, rant aside, they're doing nothing. All right. Riley looks like she could become the girlfriend of Hayden here. Then we see the drug dealer on campus, like the original drug dealer on campus. Him and Hayden get into a fight, and he gets thrown out, and then ends up getting suspended. So pretty big circumstances there. Then we get like a pretty funny end to the episode where Lauren and Tariq talk. He's like, just playing the game. I've got other options too, you know, because that's Diana on my phone. And then, yeah, Tasha receives a phone call and a picture, but Tariq's like, kid's doing well. Then Riley sends Sachs a picture of Tariq at the party the other night, and he thinks he's probably going to be able to get Tariq in on it. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed some scenes this episode. Like I said, I really enjoyed like the lawyer stuff, and you know, I actually don't mind Tariq as a character, but the college stuff, it's having too much of a bearing on the show for me. I get it; they want to make it feel different. And hell, they're doing a good job at feeling different. But anyway, we'll give us a 6 out of 10. Till next time, peace.